Vijay,
Sir,
are you able to see the slide?
yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Our today's topic is industrial automation using programmable logic controller. Our main objective is to control. Control means what? Suppose any process is going. Any process is going. The process must be run as per our desire. The process must run as per our desire. For that reason, why we are going for control system. For example, we are in industry, if we are going there, so many process may be going: temperature process, pressure process, level process, okay, and so on. Suppose you want to maintain the level in the tank. Suppose you want to maintain the level in the tank. Main, suppose you want to maintain the level in the tank at 50%. Okay, 50%. That time you could give the set value 50%. Our automation system maintain the tank level at 50% level of the tank. Okay, for next, if you are changing the set value to 75%, the level of the tank will be maintained at 75%. For that, we are doing some control mechanism. Okay, automatically. That time we can say that one is automatic control system. Okay. With that brief introduction, I'm starting my presentation. My outline of presentation: motivation, evolution of PLC, then what is PLC, comparison of relay and PLC, advantages of PLC over relay, symbols of input output devices used in ladder diagram, symbols for switches used in ladder diagram, parts and architecture of PLC, operation of PLC, PLC versus computer, ladder diagram for logic gate circuits, ceiling contact circuits, sequential combination and automatic control process, timer instruction, counter instruction, and move and match instruction. These are the things we are going to see in this industrial automation topic. Okay. Motivation. Why is a control is necessary? Final product specifications. For example, if you want to make some product, the product must have this much chemicals mixing. Like that, we can give. We can make this much chemical present. For example, if you want to make the soap, okay, there proper composition of chemical must be very important. Okay, the increase of chemicals or decrease of chemicals change the quality of product. Okay, then this one is quality wise. Quantity wise, if you are seeing 75 gram soap means you should fabricate the soap at 75 gram only. Okay, so that kind of places control system playing role. Then personal safety is very important. Personal safety is very important. Some process is going, the process must be operate at a particular temperature. Then only the people surrounding the area, people could work. Suppose the temperature exceeds that limit, that time the that time the people get affected. So at that time, for maintaining that particular temperature, we are using the control system. That one is nothing but a personal safety, the operator safety. Then equipment production. We are using some instrument for making the measurement of pressure, or making the measurement of level, or making the measurement of temperature, like that. Okay. Suppose you are using some temperature measuring instrument. Okay, that instrument withstand up to particular temperature. Okay, that instrument withstand at a particular temperature. The temperature exceed that limit, that instrument or equipment get damaged. Okay, so you need to maintain the process at a particular desired value, particular desired temperature value. Then only the equipment will be safe. Then beyond that limit, the chemical mixing is going. At that time, the environment get polluted. Okay, so we should control the mixing of chemicals. Okay, this one is nothing but a environmental protection. Then profit motive, minimizing the waste. So suppose you want to make some product, that time the waste must be very less. Okay, you are using some raw materials for fabricating something. You are using some raw material for fabricating something. So if any wastage is going, that one is loss for owner. Okay, next one is the energy what we are using for doing things must be reduced. For that, we are going for automation. Then production rate per day, this much quantity product is making. Okay, that making of product will be increased when you are automating the system. Evolution of PLC. Evolution of PLC. Okay, the PLC was originally designed and developed by group of engineers of General Motors. One company was there. That company name is General Motors Corporation. It started at 1968. They are making some instrument for controlling something. They are making some device for control purpose. Okay, using some hardware. Using some hardware. Suppose they want to change the design. Suppose they want to change the design of that instrument. Suppose they want to increase that instrument is used for making the measurement of power up to certain limit. Suppose you want to use that instrument for higher power measurement. At that time, you should change the design. You should change the design of that instrument. Am I right, Pasupati?
Yes, sir.
We are making some instrument for doing something. Okay, we are making or designing some instrument for doing something. Then suppose you want to use that instrument for wider range of measurement. For wider range of measurement. That time you should expand the instrument, or you should change the design of that instrument. Am I right? You should change the design of that instrument. At that time, what you will do, you should change desolder the components, and you just additionally add some components and changing the design, by the way of which you could use the instrument for wider range of measurement. Okay, so at that time some components may be replaced, some components may be getting wasted. This kind of things will be avoided when you are using when you are using PLC. PLC is nothing but a soft instrument. Soft instrument. Instead of making the hardwares, instead of making the instrument with the help of components, you could use the instruction. You could use the instruction in the computer. The computer doing the same role of our hardware, and it will give the output. That output will be given to the secondary instrument. That output will be given to the secondary instrument. Suppose you want software, with the help of software instruction, if you are making the design, if you want to expand the facility of that instrument, if you want to change the facility of the instrument, that time you could change the instruction only. At that time, the components won't be getting wasted. The hardware do not be getting wasted. Software meant you could oftenly you could change the design in various ways. This way you can design, that way you can design. Like that, you could keep changing the design as per your requirement, as per your desire, as per your latest developments. You could change the design with the help of soft instructions. This is the main advantage of PLC. Understand the relay logic and PLC logic? Relay logic means, suppose you are designing the instrument, you could use the hardware components. PLC logic, when you are using, at that time you should use the soft instructions you are using. So if you want to make any change at that time, if you are keep changing the hardware going to scrap. It will be getting wasted. But when you are using soft instruction for making the design, that time you can keep changing the design. Whatever design you want, you can design and test it. Okay, this is the main advantage of PLC. Are you able to understand the difference between the relay logic and PLC logic,
Yes, sir.
Vijay?
Sir.
Are you able to understand the relay logic and PLC logic?
Yes, sir.
Uh, Pasupati,
Sir. Yes,
do
sir.
you understand what I am trying to say?
Yes, sir.
What do you understand?
Sir, relay concept involves working model like
Yeah, using hardware, you are making the design. Using
PLC
hardware,
involves
using hardware, you are making the design. So if you want to make any change for doing some other design, at that time some components must be, everything must be desoldered, and again you have to reassemble. That time some components may be getting wasted. Okay, some components must be replaced. So some components will be going to scrap. Scrap means get waste. Okay, but if you are using if you are using soft instruction commands, if you are using at when you are using at that time, the changing of design will be very easy. No waste is there. You are just software, with the help of software you are changing this one. Understand?
yes, sir.
Okay, this is the main advantage of PLC. This is the main concept. This is the main concept of control system. Here our main objective is to control the process or machine. Already I told, for controlling the process or machine, what is the main thing? For controlling some process or machine, what is the premost thing?
Measurement.
Measurement. Without measurement, you couldn't control anything. That I already told. Okay. Here, process will be measured. The process must be maintained at a particular temperature. At that time, the what will be the present value? What will be the, what is the present value? Present value of the process. For example, temperature process you are taking, the temperature will be measured. That value will be given to the programmable logic controller. There you are giving the set value. Comparison will be taking place. According to that error value, the control action will be given over here to the process, by the way of which we could control the process. That already we have discussed in the last class. Okay. The next thing is relay logic, PLC logic. Here we are we are using, when you are using hardware for designing that one, that time we can say that one is relay logic. Then soft commands, if you are using, that time we can say that one is PLC logic. There have to be hardwares to perform specific functions. When the temperature is increasing, the cold water will be increasing to cool the process. Like that, some process may be there. Understand? When the temperature is increasing, to cool the to reduce the temperature, the cold water must be, the flow rate of cold water will be increased. Okay, so that one is specific function. Specific function is temperature increases, cooling water rate will cooling water rate will be increasing. So here we are using hardware. Here no hardware requirement. Here we need not go for any hardware arrangement. Logic changed relay. The hardware will be changed or modified. The instrument will be wired through the sorry, the instruments, the equipments or components or instruments and all wired. That wired will be modified or changed when change is required, but can be easily changed or expanded. It could be easily changed or expanded. Changed means the software only you are changing, rearranging the components. The components, top components will be placed at the bottom, and middle some other components will be connected. Like that, easily you can change or replace it. High power consumption. Here, soft instruments only we are using, so low power consumptions. This one is nothing but a modular design. Modular design means what? Already you have seen the last value added courses. In distributor control system, some rack kind of things will be there. One more in that rack, so many things will be inserted. One is for power supply, another one is for inputs, another one is for outputs. Like that, so many modules will be inserted in the rack. Okay, then this one is PLC. The PLC is reliability. The PLC is having reliability and the economy, size, ease of programming. The programming is very easy. When you are using PLC, the programming of PLC is very easy when compared with other language programming like C, C++, Python. If you are using that and all, very tough. PLC programming is very, very simple. Not very simple, relatively simple. Rugged construction, ability to communicate with the computer. This one already we have discussed. Okay, when we are when we are using relay diagram, when we are using relay diagram, that time you could use the symbols CR1. CR1. This one is nothing but a control relay. Control relay. This kind of contact represent normally open contact. This kind of contact speaking normally closed. Okay, this contact is normally open. This contact is normally closed. This one is nothing but a CR is nothing but a control relay. Control relay, normally open contact, normally closed contact. The next one is timer relay. This one is timer relay. This one is normally open contact. This one is normally closed contact. These are all input devices. Output devices, if you are considering, this one is nothing but a motor. This symbol represent solenoid. This symbol represent pilot light. Pilot or pilot light. When we are using the letter R, that time we can say this one is red pilot light. If you are using G, that time we can say that one is green pilot light. Understand? Next, we are going to see typical parts of PLC. Okay. First one is central processing unit. Second one is input output section. Third one is power supply. Fourth one is programming device. This is the CPU. CPU means you could understand. You might have used PC. Okay, there you could see CPU. There only program will be loaded. Memory spaces will be there. Okay, there only we are in that. There only we are working and saving the program, and we are running the program. Everything will be took place at CPU. So like that, PLC also having CPU. Okay, here system kind of things will be acting as CPU. Okay, for operation of CPU, we need to give supply. So here we are using supply. Okay, then for that CPU, we need to give some inputs. Okay, for that, we are using some input module. With the help of input model, we are giving input to the CPU. With the help of input module, we are giving input to the CPU. Vijay, are you able to hear? Pasupati,
Sir.
are you able to hear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
This one is for input module. Okay, here you are giving the inputs. Here you are giving the inputs. So the inputs only giving the signal to the input modules. Okay, so this one is nothing but a level switch. Okay, this one is pop level measuring device. Okay, this one is limit switch. Like that, so many switches will be there. This and all, like sensor it is acting, it will senses the input value from the plant. In that in industry, if you are going there, so in that plant, so many inputs may be there. That inputs and all sensed by the sensing devices. That sensing devices senses the present status of the plant and give the information to the input module. That input module condition those signal. Condition those signal means it will change the signal to the CPU accepted form. Okay, it will condition the signal means it will change the signal. That signal could be accepted by CPU. Then the CPU, according to the input, the CPU will be working and it will give the output. That output will be given to the output module. That information will be given to the output module. The output module energizes the output devices. Energizes the output devices. Okay, suppose some process is going. Okay, beyond that, temperature is level is going beyond that limit. Level is going beyond that limit. That information will be sensed by the sensor and given to the input module. That signal is given to the CPU. The CPU will process the signal and give the signal to the output module. Okay, the output module will energize the horn. Okay, energize the horn. Horn means alarm. Okay, level is increased beyond that limit. Like that, the alarm will give the signal. Understand? Understand?
Yes, sir.
Pasupati, here we
Yes,
are
sir.
using, this one is nothing but your programming device. This one is nothing but your programming device. Okay, this one is for CPU. This one is for power supply. Power supply is given to the input module, output module, and CPU. Okay, this one is input sensors, input devices sensing the informations and condition the informations. That information could be accepted by the CPU. Okay, here with the help of this programming device system, we are giving set value to the process. Okay, you are giving the set value. Level of the tank must be at 90%. Beyond that limit, the level is going. The alarm should give the signal. It should alarm. That one is our main objective. At that time, our sensing, our level measuring device. This one is for pop. It will sense the level. Okay, it will sense the level 91 like that. With the help of programming device, you are giving the set value 91. Okay, sorry, set value 90. So it's sensing and giving the CPU. We are programming this one. Okay, so the CPU will find the deviation 1. So level is increased. So that increased signal will be given over here. Okay, that signal will be conditioned given to the alarm, and the alarm will give the signal. So now the level has increased. Okay, like that, this one is working. In deep way, forthcoming slide we could see. understand the block diagram of the PLC, the parts of the PLC?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. And all we can see later. Yeah. Now we can move on to some small application. Now we can move on to some small application. First of all, you should understand the process. You should understand the process. Then only you could understand the logics and the ladder. Okay. This one is nothing but your vat. Vat is nothing but a small container. Here you are admitting the inlet liquid. Some chemical liquids you are admitting. Okay, coming over here. Okay. Here we are placing one pressure sensor switch. Here you are placing temperature sensor switch. Okay. Okay. This will sense the pressure of the liquid, and this will sense the temperature of the liquid. Okay. Pressure sensor senses the pressure of the liquid. Temperature sensor senses the temperature of the liquid. Understand? Pasupati?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Here you are giving the input liquid. The level is rising. Level is rising. At that time, the pressure will be increasing. The liquid, there may be the liquid is coming with some temperature, some increasing temperature. There may be some process may be going. So the temperature must be at the liquid must be at a particular temperature. Okay. This one is for mixing motor. Okay, when the motor is operating, this mixer will be mixing the liquid. Okay, understand the operation,
Sir.
general
sir.
operation. Yeah. So what way I am going to design? See, first I will show the diagram. Yeah. Before we move on to the logics, first of all, you should understand that this vertical line, two lines are there now, L1 and L2. These two lines, we can say rail. These two lines, we can say rail, R-A-I-L, rail. Okay, Pasupati?
Okay, sir.
These two vertical lines, we can say rail, R-A-I-L, rail. This horizontal line and this horizontal line, we can say rung. These two horizontal line, we could say rung. Okay, Pasupati?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Then this symbol of notation, this symbol is, we can say pressure switch. This symbol we can say pressure switch. Okay. This symbol represents temperature switch. Whenever you are seeing this kind of symbol, that time you could understand that there will be pressure switch is there. This kind of symbol represents temperature switch is there. Okay. This kind of symbol gives the information of motor starter coil. This one is nothing but a motor. Some peoples, when they are explaining, they will say this one is nothing but a motor. Like that, people will say. Okay. Instead of motor, actually, I'm saying motor starter coil. Motor starter coil energized, the motor will rotate. Motor will run. Am I right, Pasupati?
Sir.
Okay. Motor starter coil energized, the motor will run. The motor will run. Okay. This one is nothing but your OL is nothing but overload production. OL is nothing but overload. OL represents overload production. Suppose here you are giving the supply. Suppose the power is increased beyond that limit. At that time, the motor starter coil getting fired, burned. The motor starter coil getting burned. For avoiding that one, here overload production contact will be there. When the power increased beyond that limit, the overload contact will be opened. So once the overload contact is opened, no power is going to the motor starter coil. So the motor will be in safe condition. Understand, Pasupati?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. When this point to this point, cursor movement, could you see?
Yes, sir.
From this point to this point, connection is continuous. Connection is there. Okay, continuous connection is there. That time only motor starter coil will be energized and it will run. Okay, suppose this one is open, that time it won't run. So when the power is increases, sudden increase of power, open the overload contact. That time the motor will be in safe condition. Understand? Okay. Then this one is nothing but a manual push button. This one is nothing but your manual push button. Manual push button. Okay. So what will be the operation? We could see. Here you are giving the 120 volt AC supply. Okay. When this contact closed. Okay. This contact temperature switch is closed. Okay. Temperature switch is closed. Motor will be energized or not. Only temperature switch closed. Only temperature switch is closed. Motor starter coil will be energized or not? That is my question. Pasupati,
Sir.
only temperature switch closed. Now the switch is opened. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Pasupati, only temperature switch closed. Pressure switch is open. Manual push button is open. That time, motor starter coil will be energized or not?
Not.
Huh?
No.
No. Understand that? What I'm trying to say? Okay. Suppose manual push button is closed. Manual push button is closed. Manually you are closing the push button. That time, motor starter coil will be energized or not? Manual push button is closed. That time, motor starter coil will be energized or not? Simple question only, yeah.
Start, sir.
Huh?
Start.
Yeah. So the power will be coming, it's going and going, it's going and going. It's a closed continuous circuit. The motor starter coil will be energized. Am I right, Pasupati?
Yes, sir.
So the power you are giving. So coming here, it's going. Continuously the power is going. So motor starter coil will be energized. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Pasupati?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Suppose the manual push button is open. The manual push button is open and the pressure switch and temperature switch will be closed. Pressure switch and temperature switch will be closed. Motor starter coil will be energized or not?
Energized.
Energized. Are you able to understand this concept? This is a very, very basic concept. Once you understand this one, then only I can build the system. Understand this one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So, next you come to the process. Here, the liquid is coming. Okay. Pressure is built up. Pressure buildup will be taking place. That will be sensed by the pressure sensor. Okay. Once the pressure value reaches the particular desired value, that time the pressure switch will be closed. Suppose, for example, when it reaches the 5 psi, when it reaches the, sorry, when it reaches the 5 psi pressure, when it reaches the 5 psi pressure, that time the pressure switch will be closed. The pressure switch will be closed. At that time, motor starter coil will be energized or not? Motor starter coil energized or not? Pressure level reached 5 psi. That time, this will be closed. At that time, motor starter coil will be energized or not? Pasupati.
Sir.
So I am going to explain very, very big program and all. This is very, very simple program. The pressure switch is sensed that 5 psi pressure and closed. At that time, motor starter coil will be energized or not?
Yes.
Huh? Answer me, yeah.
Yes, sir. Energy.
Energized. It will be energized.
Yes, sir.
How? The pressure switch closed. This contact will be open. This contact is open. How the power will be going to the motor starter coil? Then how the motor will be operate? How the motor will run? Only pressure switch is closed, yeah. Temperature switch is open. And manual push button is also open. Then
No,
how?
sir.
Then
No,
motor
it
starter
won't
coil, how it
energize.
will be? It won't
No, it won't.
energize.
Yes, sir.
Then next, okay, it keep sensing the temperature value. Once temperature reaches the set value of some 25 degrees centigrade, it reaches the 25 degrees centigrade value. At that time, temperature switch is closed. Now, our motor starter coil will be energized or not?
Not.
Huh?
Not.
Not. Pressure switch is closed. Pressure 5
Close.
psi reached, pressure switch closed. Okay, 25 degree reached,
Open
temperature
and
switch will closed. Then motor starter coil will be energized.
Energized.
Am I right?
okay, sir.
Are you able to understand the concept?
Yes, sir. Yes. நான் ஓப்பனில் இருக்குன்னு நினச்சேன் ப்ரெஷர்.
Okay. Okay, now motor starter coil will be energized. Understand the process?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now our process is to operate the motor, okay, for proper mixing of this chemical liquid. Proper mixing of the chemical liquid. So at what time it should be mixed? Particular pressure value, particular temperature value. Particular pressure value and particular temperature value only. Once it reaches this liquid, once it reaches the particular pressure value and particular temperature value, once this value crosses the particular pressure value and particular temperature value, that time only the mixer will be, sorry, mixing process will be taking place. I mean that motor will run. Understand? Once this liquid reaches the particular pressure and particular temperature, that time only the motor should run. That is the objective. So for that, you draw the relay logic diagram in this way. You draw the relay logic diagram in this way. Understand? Understand, Pasupati?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
The same diagram only I am going to explain. Suppose the pressure switch or temperature switch is getting fault. Okay, not sensing properly. At that time, manually you want to operate the motor. Suppose this one is not working or this one is not working. At that time, manually you just wanted to operate the motor. At that time, you press this one. Manually, you are pressing this button and the motor starter coil will be energized. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Okay, here we are using the symbols. Okay, the same diagram. When you are using PLC, at that time, you need not use different symbols. Okay, this one is for pressure switch. Instead of pressure switch, you just put contact. Okay, instead of temperature switch, you just put contact. Okay, okay. Instead of manual push button, you just use contact. Simply, you are using the same symbol only, and you are giving the instruction. On top of that, we should give the instructions. When we are practically using that time, we can give the instruction. Okay, pressure switch, they are giving the address. Temperature switch, they are giving the address. Manual push button, they are giving address. Motor starter coil, they will give the address. Okay, here you are using only the contact and coil. In PLC, what we are using? Contact, coil. Here what we are using? Contact and coil. Okay, outputs, your this one is coil. Instead of that coil, that this one is motor starter coil. This one is for overload production. Are you able to understand this one? This one is for PLC diagram of the process. Understand, Vijay?
Yes, sir.
Here we are using contact and coil only. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. Next, we are going to modify the process. We are going to modify the process. What we need to do? Hardware desolder, and in the earlier case, here only we connected. This contact will be connected here for earlier case. But here, after pressure switch, you are connecting the contact. Okay. Suppose manual push button is pressed. Motor starter coil will be energized or not? Pressure switch is open, temperature switch is open, manual push button only closed.
Not, sir.
Motor starter
Not.
coil will be
Not.
energy not. Okay. So earlier case, once manual push button is pressed, whether the pressure switch is closed or temperature switch is closed, it will be energized. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Manual push button could energize the motor starter coil, even though the pressure switch and temperature switch is de-energized. Earlier case. But this case, okay, but this is not the case like that. Okay. Once temperatures must be reached. It's a compulsory one. Pressure condition may be low with the help of manual push button. Okay, once the temperature level is reached, we could energize the motor starter coil. Understand the concept? Pasupati? Vijay?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Is it
Yes, sir.
okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
You just periodically give the feedback here. Then only I could understand whether you are receiving or not.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. This is a modified process. But hardware means it is very difficult to desolder and connect everything. But programming means just contact and coil only. You just replace the contacts like this. You just change the contacts and you could usually do your process. Okay. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. This is one example. Another one program. Okay. Motor start and stop control circuit. Motor start stop control circuit. Okay. Here I am planning to introduce one concept. Seal in contact. Seal in contact. SEAL, seal. SEAL, seal. Seal in contact. If you are having pen, you just make a note of it. Seal in contact. This is very, very important one. Seal in contact. Seal in contact means here you are making the connection. One connection now. This connection, we could say seal in contact. This connection, we can say seal in contact. Okay. What is the specific function of this one? What is the specific function of this one? That I am going to explain now. Very carefully, you try to understand. Very carefully, you should understand this one. Okay. Generally, start this and all, start push button. Sorry, this one is for start push button. This one is for stop push button. Okay. Generally, stop push button closed condition. It will be at a closed condition. Generally, stop push button normally at a closed condition. Start push button will be at a open condition. Okay, start push button normally at a open condition. You just remember this one. Am I right, Pasupati? Condition is okay?
Yes, sir.
Stop push button generally normally closed condition. Start push button generally normally open condition. Normally open condition. Understand?
Yes, sir.
This one is for motor starter coil. This one is for overload production. Okay, this one is safety purpose. Okay, you just leave it. Okay, now you are giving the supply between L1 and L2. You are giving the supply. Motor starter coil will be energized or not? Motor starter coil will be energized or not?
Energized.
Huh?
Not stop, but
Motor starter coil will be energized or not? Motor starter coil will be energized or not? You just check up here. So current is coming. This one is open. So power is coming this way. This one is also open. Then how the motor starter coil will be energized? The motor starter coil will be de-energized. Am I right, Pasupati?
Yes, sir.
Okay. But the same power is coming here. Okay. The green pilot light will be glow or not? The green pilot light will be glow or not?
Glow.
Glowing. This one is current is continuously flowing. It will be glowing. Understand? Understand, Vijay?
Yes, sir.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. red pilot light will be glow or not?
Won't.
Huh?
No, won't.
Red pilot light will be glowing or not?
Not.
Not. Okay, since this one is
Open.
open. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Understand the concept? Okay, this one is normal operation. Now I'm coming over here. Suppose start push button is pressed. This start push button, we can see this one is momentarily close the switch. Start push button, we can say this one is momentarily closed switch. Or if you are having any paper, you just make a note of it. Momentarily close. Moment means at particular second. Moment means at a moment, at a second, at that particular instant. Okay. Once this one is pressed, this will close and opened. That one is nothing but a momentary closed switch. Understand, Vijay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The switch will be closed and open immediately. Closed and open. Understand, Vijay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You are pressing this one. Press means touch and open. When it touch, at that moment itself, the motor starter coil will be energized. Once this one is touched, the motor starter coil will be energized. The symbol of this one is M. The same address is given here. M, M, and M. Understand, Vijay? M, the same address is given here, and same address is given here, and same address is given here. So, once this one is touched, this motor starter coil will be energized, and this contact will be closed. This contact will be opened. This contact will be. Listen carefully, Pasupati.
Sir.
This momentarily closed switch. Once this one is touched, this motor starter coil will be energized. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Motor starter coil will be energized. So this contact will be closed. This contact will be opened. This contact will be closed.
Close.
So once this one is touched, the green pilot light will be off and the red pilot light will be on. Am I right, Pasupati?
Yes, sir.
But this one is momentarily closed switch. Fraction of second only it will touch and open. So this one is touch and open now. But even though this one is touch and open, once this one is energized, this one closed now already. The current will be keep flowing this way. Understand? You just keenly note. Once this one is touch and open, once it touch, this one will be energized and this one will be closed. Even though this one is open, this contact will be closed now. So this is the way this motor will be keep the energized. This motor will be keep energized. Am I right, Pasupati?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Once you keep energized, the motor starter coil will be keep energized. Understand, Pasupati?
Yes, sir.
Keep energized. Once keep energized, this contact will be open. This contact will be open and the green light will be on. Sorry, green light will be off, red pilot light will be on. Understand the operation of this one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Just understand, this is a very, very, very main part. This one is nothing but your momentarily closed switch. One moment only it will close and open. Once this one is closed, at that moment itself, the motor starter coil will be energized and this one will be closed. This one will be opened. This one will be closed. Once this one is closed, the flow will be taking place like this. Okay, and motor starter coil will be energized. Okay, energized, and this contact will be keep opened. This contact will be keep closed. Even though this one will be opened, the process will, the green pilot light will be retain its previous position. Red pilot light retain its previous position. Are you able to understand? Once this
Yes,
one is
sir.
you understand by you, then only I can proceed further. This is very simple concepts only. If you are very clear, then we can proceed. Possibly, is it okay for you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir.
Vijay, would you explain this operation of this ladder?
Yes, sir.
This one is relay logic or ladder logic? Vijay, this one is relay logic or ladder logic?
Relay ladders.
Relay logic or ladder logic?
Relay.
Vijay,
Relay.
relay means you should use some standard symbols. Here, contacts and contacts and coil only you are using. So this one is we can say this one is
Ladder.
sorry. This one is relay logic only. Symbols here you are using now. So this one is relay logic only. We are using the contacts and coils here. The same diagram will be written in this form. Here contact and coil we are using. So this one is nothing but your ladder logic. This one is for relay logic. Same operation only. Okay. You just explain this one. Don't hesitate to explain because this one is logical operations we are going to explain. Once you understand that one, you could easily explain. Vijay, we are running out of time. Make it fast.
Start button is touch the particular time. The motor will energized and ceiling contact is closed.
So
Sir.
let me explain again. Okay. Here, this L1, L1 and L2 are rail, power rail. Okay. This one is nothing but your rung. So totally it seems to be ladder. Okay. Totally it seems to be ladder. Ladder means what? Ladder means what? In Tamil, what is ladder?
Eni.
Huh? Yeni.
Eni.
It's like yeni na. It's like yeni na. That's why we are saying this one is ladder. But for discriminating this one, we are saying this one is relay ladder logic. Understand? This one is ladder. Ladder is, seems to be like this only now. Two vertical lines, many horizontal lines. Okay. This is for first rung. Here, this one is for one push button. This push button is at normally closed condition. This one is for start push button. This one is momentarily closed switch. It will be at a normally open condition. This one is nothing but our ceiling contact. Then we are connecting motor starter coil. This one is nothing but our overload production. Here, one normally closed contact will be connected in series with the green pilot light. So normally the green pilot light will be at on conditions. The next normally opened contact connected in series with the red pilot light. Okay. Now, the momentarily closed start push button is pressed. Once this one is touched at particular moment, the motor starter coil will be energized. At that instant itself, this M will be closed and this will be opened, this will be closed. So once this one is opened, green pellet light off and red pellet light will be on. So even though this one is open at that next moment, this one will be keep this contact will be keep energizing the motor starter coil. Okay, and this contact will be keep opened and green pellet light off and will be red pellet light will be on. Understand the operation of this one?
Sir.
Vijay, is it okay?
Okay, sir.
Shall I move further? Shall I move on?
Okay.
Okay. Simple things I'm going to show. I'm planning to show. Okay. Already I told this is the symbol of limit switch. Okay. This is the symbol of limit switch. This is the symbol of solenoid. So we can say this one is relay schematic. For equivalent ladder we can ladder schematic. Okay, we are using one contact A. This one is contact B. Instead of solenoid, we are placing one coil. This one is nothing but giving the this one gives the under operation. This one will give the under operation. Am I right? Under operation means what? You might have studied digital system, digital electronics. Digital electronics you are studying now. AND gate. Pasupati?
Yes, sir.
AND gate you know.
Yes,
AND
sir.
gate, OR gate. AND gate. AND gate, when it will give high output, when all the inputs are high, then only the output value will be high. In AND gate, all the inputs A and input B, both are high, then only the output will be high. I mean that 1 will give 1, 0 1 or 1 0 will give 0. This is AND gate. Am I right, Pasupati?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So 1 1 you are giving. 1 1 you are giving. This contact will be closed. This contact will be closed. So Y will be energized or not?
Energized.
When you are giving 1 1, this
Energized.
contact will be closed. This contact will be closed. Y will be energized.
Energized.
Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next one you are coming. This one is nothing but a limit switch will be connected in this way. Here you are connecting the solenoid. Here, even any one of the input is high, the output will be high. That one is OR operation. Even any one of the input is high, the output value will be high. That one is nothing but your OR operation. So, suppose 0, 1. 0, 1 means LS1 will be opened, LS2 will be closed, the solenoid will be energized or not?
Energized.
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 Suppose 1 0, solenoid will be energized or not?
Energized.
Energized.
Suppose 1 1, solenoid will be
Energized.
energized. 0 0,
Non-energized. De-energized.
it won't be energized. Okay. Am I right? Understand? Okay. Like that, some different symbols they are using, the same logic only using. You need to go through the gates. So, for example, you are taking this one, okay, limit switch 1, you are giving for particular process. Limit switch 2, you are connecting to some other things. So, once it reaches this level, limit, this will be closed. Once reaches the next second process reaches that particular value, second switch will be closed, the horn will give the sound. The horn will give the sound. The horn will give the sound. Okay. Otherwise, suppose the limit switch 1 is not reaching that level, limit switch 2 is not reaching that level, limit 3 switch only closed. At that time also, the horn will give the sound. Are you able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, rest of the things you just go through this one. I need to cover some important things. Okay, that's why. Yeah, this one is for seal in contact. Already I discussed it. Normally, stop push button is in closed condition. Start push button is open condition. Once this one is closed, once this one is closed, this one is momentarily closed switch, closed and opened. Once this one is closed, at that instant itself, the motor starter coil will be energized and keep energizing this one. Okay, even though this one is opened, the motor starter coil will be keep energized. Understand? This one is nothing but this kind of circuit we can say seal in contact circuit or holding circuit. Okay, understand? Seal in contact circuit or holding circuit. Holding circuit. Understand? Pasupati, is it okay?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. Next class we can see tomorrow evening 4:30.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sharan,
Yes, sir.
very happy now.
No, sir.
Uh, are you able to understand?
Yes, sir. Konjam, konjam.